And away they go. Cara Cortado broke quickly, gets a few taps on the shoulders to go up and lead them, but Our Nautique wants the lead, and Our Nautique is now sent clear of Cara Cortado. Calamonco's right there, joins second. On the outside, Victory Pete. Down at the rail, Champ Pegasus second last, and Mr. Commons is last, but only 4 lengths would cover them all. Into the turn they go, and Our Nautique now sets off to lead just over a length to Victory Pete. Calamonco's taken back into third. Mr. Commons is on the outside of him, only 2.5 off that leader. Cara Cortado has now dropped back second last, gives them 4 lengths start, and Champ Pegasus just been patiently ridden at the back of the field. 6 lengths would cover them all. They head to the half-mile pole. Our Nautique just at a sensible pace, not flying, leads at a length. Victory Pete's taken a good hold in second. Calamonco's tucked in third at the rail alongside Mr. Commons. Cara Cortado's second last has now given them 5 lengths start and 2 more to Champ Pegasus. Into the turn they go. Our Nautique still shows the way a length. Victory Pete is now cutting into that lead from second. Mr. Commons making an early run on the outside. Mr. Commons coming to tackle. Calamonco, Cara Cortado, Champ Pegasus, they're all bunching up at the top of the lane now. Our Nautique still the leader. Victory Pete, Mr. Commons grandstand side coming powerfully, and Mr. Commons up to strike the front. Cara Cortado, Calamonco and Champ Pegasus. They come for home. Mr. Commons on the inside. Victory Pete outside Cara Cortado. Cara Cortado's finishing strongly. Mr. Commons, Cara Cortado, very close. Looked like Cara Cortado. Mr. Commons right there, and then it'll be Calamonco and Victory Pete. Feel for the Del Mar handicap, sent on their 1 3/8 journey. They all began very smoothly. Make Music for Me, the first one to show down at the rail, as Bourbon Bay content to drop back into the second spot. Celtic New Year red cap on the far side. Then we come back to Medici Code in the white colours in fourth, just 4 lengths off that leader. Imponente Purse has been taken back second last, and Soul Candy quite content to trail early's 9 lengths off the leader. Coming to the top of the stretch first time round, and Make Music for Me. Taking a nice hold, got his ears pricked in. No hurry at all. Make Music for Me got the easiest of leads out here. Bourbon Bay is just going to track from second. Then it's Celtic New Year, and the red cap now going to drop inside of the other 2. Then we come back to Medici Code in the white colours. Imponente Purse is still second last, 6 lengths off the leader, and then a length and a half back to Soul Candy. They run past to 7/8 and still Make Music for Me. Takes them along by a length and a half. Bourbon Bay has been second throughout. On the inside, Celtic New Year's now dropped down onto that rail. Medici Code is in fourth, only 3.5 off the leaders. Imponente Purse scrapes the paint back second last, and still the trailer is Soul Candy. So there's been absolutely no change in the order, no change in the tempo either. Very easy lead for Make Music for Me. Nice and relaxed out here, leads a length and a half. Now Soul Candy decides they're going too slow. And Soul Candy from last to first. Probably a smart move because they were going too slow. And now Soul Candy's changed the whole picture as they quicken with a half-mile to go. Soul Candy is now the new leader. Suddenly Make Music for Me off the bit and sent after him now. Down at the rails, Celtic New Year. Bourbon Bay is now fourth, but he's only 3.5 off the leaders. Imponente Purse on the inside of Medici Code. They bunch up as they come to the top of the lane, and Soul Candy in front a length. Now Make Music for Me has shifted off the rail and coming to tackle. On the inside, Celtic New Year now going to find room. Bourbon Bay is hooked 4 wide. Imponente Purse in behind them. They come for home. Bourbon Bay, grandstand side is let loose now, and Bourbon Bay lengthens his stride on the inside. Celtic New Year, Bourbon Bay, Celtic New Year, Imponente Purse flying on the inside. Bourbon Bay, Celtic New Year, Imponente Purse, Celtic New Year fought on tenaciously between them. Celtic New Year wins it close for second, Bourbon Bay and Imponente Purse.
They're off in the Play the King Stakes. Great Mills broke running. Stormy Lord comes on between horses along with the Fatal Bullet, and Havelock is down toward the rail. Havelock comes on the inside of Fatal Bullet. Stormy Lord's a tight third. Then Court of the Realm and Great Mills. Mikoshi's down toward the rail and 3 lengths off the lead. Then Riding the River, Signature Red, Gypsy Ring, and Jungle Wave. Grand Adventure, Occasional Views back 7.5 lengths off the lead. And last year's Canadian Horse of the Year, Fatal Bullet, leads them into the turn. Stormy Lord in close pursuit, just a half a length behind. Down to the inside is Havelock in a third position. Then we have a Great Mills. Court of the Realm is between horses, along with Riding the River. Jungle Wave is on the extreme outside. Fatal Bullet. Fatal Bullet's in front and ran a half in 45 3, and they turn for home in the Play the King. Fatal Bullet, a host of others are in close pursuit. Here comes Great Mills on the outside. Stormy Lord is right there. Signature Red, Occasional View down the center of the racetrack at long odds. Fatal Bullet still there, almost home. Havelock's trying to come up the rail. Fatal Bullet trying to gut it out for one more 16th. Here comes Gypsy Ring on the outside. Gypsy Ring, Fatal Bullet between horses, Riding the River. What a finish! I think Havelock got it. Havelock got it in the final strides. A thriller in the Play the King.
And they're off. Spa City Princess and Bankers Buy. They're on the outside. Doratory's between those two. And they hit the clubhouse turn. And it is Bankers Buy on the outside. And Spa City Princess has now got the lead. Doratory in behind them, running along in third. Then on the outside, it's Beautiful Risk, who's fourth, just outside of Mineralogist. And the early trailer will be Go Unbridled. The field makes the way to the backstretch run. Spa City Princess loose on an easy lead. 25 flat was the opening quarter mile. Bankers Buy sitting chilly back in second. And then it's 2 lengths back in Doratory. Well held there in the grasp of Ramon Dominguez. Alongside that one, it's Beautiful Risk. At the back of the pack, Mineralogist and Go Unbridled. Go Unbridled apparently content with that position as they approach the midway point of the backstretch. They got a half here in 50 2/5 seconds. Spa City Princess, uncontested lead as they pass the half-mile pole. Still sitting back is Bankers Buy, and it's another 2. And Oratory's been guided to the outside for clear running while third. There's room at the inside for Mineralogist. And then Beautiful Risk and Go Unbridled now has to pick it up. Go Unbridled now about 6th in the lead, beginning to move as they come to the top of the stretch. It will be a fresh Spa City Princess who comes to the quarter pole, now being challenged by Bankers Buy. Mineralogist right there in behind them. Can Mineralogist get through on the rail? Very tight for her. Then on the far outside, it's Beautiful Risk. In behind that group, it's Go Unbridled. They're coming into the final furlong. No room at the rail for Mineralogist, who's now switched to the outside. Bankers Buy pokes ahead in front. Spa City Princess fighting on. Go Unbridled coming late. And Mineralogist. And they're coming down to the wire. And it is a photo finish. Mineralogist, who had to find room. Photos with Bankers Buy. Also in the mix, Go Unbridled and Spa City Princess.